This is Nick with Biblingo, and I'm excited to bring you this weekend edition of the Daily Dose of Greek. Today I'll be showing you our software program called Biblingo. Let's dive into the program. Biblingo has an extensive dashboard that shows you data on your activity in the program, vocabulary and grammar you're learning, and your reading progress. The purpose of the dashboard is to set goals, track your progress, celebrate your wins, and stay motivated. You can even create custom learning plans to help you stay on track. If you're just getting started with the languages, we have an alphabet module available that includes video lessons and interactive drills. Now let's take a look at the lessons in the language learning module. These lessons are great for beginners, but even more advanced learners find them to be extremely helpful for internalizing the material on a deeper level with Biblingo's unique approach. We currently have about 34 lessons per language available, but we'll have a total of 52 per language available in the near future. These 52 lessons will cover over 1,000 vocabulary words and all the grammar you need to be able to dive into the biblical text. This compares to about 3 to 4 semesters worth of material for each language in a traditional academic context. Each sub-lesson covers 4 to 6 vocabulary words and 1 bite-sized grammar topic, so you can make tangible progress in as little as 15 minutes. When you dive into a sub-lesson, you get a short introduction to the grammar topic you'll learn and practice. You can also access the lesson guides to dive deeper into the grammar. Then, you dive into a series of interactive exercises to practice reading, listening, typing, and speaking. You start with new vocabulary and work through 3 learning stages. Then, you practice the new grammar topic through the same 3 stages. In the association stage for vocabulary, you associate a word with its pronunciation,
Adam,
and a culturally accurate image. Work through all the vocabulary in this stage, and then progress to the passive stage. Here, you see a familiar image or video, and select the word that you've associated with it. Work through all the vocabulary with 4 multiple choice options, and then with 8 multiple choice options. Then, progress to the active stage. Here, you see a familiar image or video, and have to actively describe it through typing, speaking, or using the word bank. In the association stage for grammar, you associate a culturally accurate video scene with a sentence and its pronunciation.
Adam Yoshev.
Each sentence incorporates the grammar topic you're learning and only uses vocabulary you already know. Work through all the practice sentences in the association stage, then the passive stage, and then the active stage. Finally, progress to the final act. Here, you actively describe the video, but this time with a sentence you've never seen before. Biblingo's Fluency Drills help you review and strengthen your knowledge of grammatical paradigms. Rather than endlessly memorizing charts, you develop the ability to actively produce grammatical forms in the context of real sentences. Fluency Drills improve your ability to actively produce grammatical forms and increase your processing speed. You are presented with a series of fill-in-the-blank sentences where you complete the sentence with the correct word in the correct grammatical form. The correct word is determined by the image or video, and the correct grammatical form is determined by the context of the sentence, and if necessary, a grammar symbol. By the end of the drill, you'll have practiced each form of the paradigm in the context of multiple sentences. Gradually, recognizing these forms will feel more intuitive and less like decoding. When you complete a fluency drill for a paradigm, that paradigm is added to a spaced repetition algorithm that tracks how often you should be practicing it. Based on this system, Biblingo automatically generates fluency drills for you each day under paradigms that need practice. As you learn words throughout the program, they get added to your personal vocabulary list. Each day, Biblingo uses spaced repetition technology to generate flashcard decks with the words you need to practice most. This ensures that you practice each word enough times and at proper intervals to internalize it most effectively. Review vocabulary using preset decks created by Biblingo. For example, let's say you're working through the wonderful textbook Beginning with New Testament Greek by Robert Plummer and Benjamin Merkle. We have preset flashcard decks with all of the vocabulary from Beginning with New Testament Greek organized by chapter. Biblingo's reading comprehension drills help you build your reading skills at every stage of your language learning journey. Instead of struggling through texts that are too difficult for you, Biblingo has a built-in graded reader so you can consistently practice reading at your proficiency level. As you work through the lessons and learn vocabulary and grammar, you'll encounter reading comprehension drills. Each drill has an engaging story that includes only vocabulary and grammar that you've learned in the lessons up to that point. Read the story, focusing on its meaning. Then, answer a series of questions about the story in the target language. You can also hide the story to make answering the questions more challenging. You'll encounter some stories more than once, but with slight variations. This will help you increase your reading speed while still challenging you with more vocabulary and grammatical forms. You can also practice reading these stories whenever you'd like by navigating to the Reading Comprehension tab. At the beginner level, you'll read original stories produced by Biblingo. As you build your proficiency, you'll begin reading simplified Bible stories and eventually complete biblical passages. Biblingo's Bible reading module helps you strengthen your reading skills, build your vocabulary, and dive deeper into the meaning of the biblical text. Access the complete biblical text in a simple, easy-to-navigate module. Biblingo tracks all the words you're learning in the program and color codes the text so you can see how well you know a passage. You can also see the exact percentage of words you know in this chapter. Toggle the color markup off if you prefer to read without it. If you've learned vocabulary based on frequency outside of Biblingo, you can bulk archive these words for more accurate data. Go to the Bible Index to sort the entire Bible based on the percentage of words you've learned in each book or chapter. This will allow you to systematically read through texts that are at your proficiency level. As you work through the text, mark verses as read to track your progress. Listen to chapter-by-chapter audio to build your listening proficiency. When you come across a word you don't know, click it to open our built-in dictionary. Explore the various senses of the word and determine which sense you think best fits the context. Dive deeper with lexical and grammatical information, semantic domains, and all the occurrences of the word. Then, add the word to a custom flashcard deck to review it later. Select words from a range of Bible chapters or from a set of semantic domains. Choose to only include words you haven't already learned or all the words in that range. You can also choose to only include words that occur in the Bible a certain number of times. Set how many words you want per deck and generate your flashcards. Use Biblingo's search feature to search by a Greek or Hebrew word, an English gloss, or a semantic domain. For example, search a semantic domain to explore related words within that domain and its subdomains. With Biblingo's systematic approach, you'll be able to confidently read through the biblical text with increasing comprehension, fluency, and exegetical skill. We have a very exciting opportunity for the Daily Dose of Greek community. We're giving away 1-year subscriptions to Biblingo to 3 random winners. To enter the giveaway for a chance to win, go to biblingo.org/dailydose. Thursday, June 17th will be the last day to enter, and we'll select the 3 winners at random on Friday, June 18th. Plus, you'll get a discount code for 25% off just for entering the giveaway, valid through June 30th. Thanks for watching this demo of Biblingo for your weekend edition of the Daily Dose of Greek.